guys are going to follow them back.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
is that all right?
Yep.
Just heads up. When he was over here, some of you guys were doing this shoot. I don't know if he had anything or not. Just so you know.
This YouTube channel and its team members do not condone of taking the law into your own hands. The individuals working behind the scenes of this YouTube channel are not law enforcement officers or agents. This content on this YouTube channel, such as videos, text, graphics, images, and other material, are intended for documentation and informational and educational purposes only, and not for the purpose of declaring the individuals depicted as guilty. Although we take effort to keep the personal information of individuals depicted on my channel hidden, we cannot guarantee that the general public will not be able to identify these individuals.
I mean, you don't learn anything from it, basically.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay. So I don't think you had like any like real ill intent, but there was still soliciting, which is a second-degree felony in the state.
Yeah.
Luring. It sounded like you wanted to just hang out, right? Go for a walk on the beach.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to meet the and see what it was, you know, see what was
Gotcha.
going on. So
Yeah.
it was definitely suspicious. I mean, it's not my first grinder hookup.
Oh, really?
But I was like, all right, like I could tell by the language too. I was like, he kept calling. I'm like, he kept calling me bro.
Okay.
I'm like, eh.
So you thought he was like?
I mean, I knew there was a little. I was like, let me see what this is about. And then I was like, I was weighing it. And I was like, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna like have with this kid. But like, I was very curious to see what would show up.
So, not that it's that much of a difference, but the kid's age was 16.
Right.
That's what it was.
You did know he was though, right?
Yeah, I knew he was.
Okay. So typically what we do is we like to go over the messages just, you know, so that way we're not putting words in your mouth. You know,
Okay.
We're not saying that you said something that you didn't say,
Yeah.
vice versa. And also to kind of like learn like what you probably should not have said to him because of his age. So, I mean, like, obviously, hold on. Let me get and just to confirm, like, the account didn't message you first, right? You messaged it first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the point is that we
Yeah, it was
didn't
pretty
like
eager.
we weren't trying to trick you or anything like that. So
I mean, there was definitely some like enticement, but I would definitely say I was like, it was a 50-50 pull, you know?
okay.
What do you mean by 50-50 pull?
Like I definitely,
Like it takes two to tango.
no, I mean, obviously it's like, if it's a kid, it's a kid.
Because let's say this,
You
if
can't
it
consent,
was a
yeah.
real road, that's why we do this. There is no 50-50, it's 100%, 0%, because the
Right.
adult is the one that should know better, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and also too, like, so another thing about it, you got to look at it from this perspective, right?
Yeah.
We don't know you, okay? We don't really know too much about you as a
Yeah.
person. So even if you're saying like, oh, you know, I'll wait a month.
I had a
before we have
feeling
sex.
I had a feeling I was about to come down here and get robbed, so I mean, I don't know.
Why do you
Out in
think
public?
that?
Because it's AC.
Oh, well,
AC
not on the
sketchy as
boardwalk
fuck.
though. If I,
Like, is this guy with you too?
yeah, he's security.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
he's just here to make
when
sure.
I
that-
saw him pull up, I thought he was like a junkie because of the scratching.
Oh, he's
and
definitely not.
No, I mean, I'm sorry to misinterpret.
So you're
that,
trying to
but-
roast someone that's with us right now when you're here at the beginning of the
No,
convo,
it's
man.
fine.
Listen.
It's fine.
You said you wanted to do car with
Yeah.
this kid. What does that mean?
Yeah, you did say car play. So here's my thing, right?
Yeah. At what
does it
point
mean?
am I free to go?
Oh, we can't.
Yeah, we can't hold you, but here's the thing. Like, typically, and I make this rule with everybody that we talk to, if they're cooperative and willing to hear us out all the
Yeah.
way to the end when we're done, we're not going to...
Okay.
Like, this won't go anywhere. So if you're willing to stay here and talk on your own free will,
Okay.
great. If not, then, you know, we got to, like, follow you, get your
Okay.
plate number.
Yeah. So
and-
what do you want to know?
I want to go back
We're
to
gonna
that
go over
last
the
point.
message.
Yeah, I
too.
said car play.
What does that
yeah,
mean?
If,
What does
it
car
means,
play mean?
Jobs, it means eating. It means I don't know. And eating whatever.
Yeah,
To,
it's like a kink type thing, right? I mean,
carplay just means you do it in the car.
CarPlay.
Yeah.
I was talking about.
That was suggested by your account.
Well, actually, not first.
Yes, it was. It said I said
Oh,
some
right,
light,
right,
and you
right,
said I
yeah.
want to be tied up.
Well, that was in the messages later on, but
I said light kink stuff.
gotcha. Okay, so you didn't say B. You said like kink
No,
stuff.
no, he suggested.
So
the
you
tied
told
down.
me you f***ed up with like a bunch of people from this app before.
All right,
Yeah.
hold on.
How many would
I'll
you
find
say?
it.
I'm asking for a reason.
I don't know, 25.
So about
30.
25.
Yeah.
All right,
so- Go ahead.
no, you're good. I'll
So
go after you.
basically, most of the people you meet up with, I'm assuming, are actually 18 plus, right?
Yeah.
So there's so many other people messaging you on the app. You said you put up with about 25 people.
Yeah.
Why not find someone that's at least a minimum of 18, even though that's still a little weird to me?
I don't know.
You don't
All right.
know.
Bored, curiosity.
So
They're coming off as pretty. So
he's not. We're just, you got to understand the frustration, dude, because had this been a real kid, you know, potentially could have, we don't know you. So like, say you're like a human, you grab the kid, throw him in your car and drive
Yeah.
off, you know what I mean?
yeah, no one knows anyone.
Not saying
in
that
this
you
world,
are,
know?
we're just saying like, given the situation. But anyways, I want to go over the messages, and then like once we're done with that, then you know you're good. You're pretty
Okay,
much
yeah,
good to go.
good.
So right here, first I'm gonna actually start where he told you the age, because obviously anything before that you didn't know he was 15.
Yeah, I should have shut it down. I mean, it was stupid, and my gut instinct was correct.
That's
I
good.
mean, I had a feeling I was gonna end up on like something like this. I'm glad it's not the ACPD showing up here, but
Yeah, I mean, they're very strict on it here, like 100%.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been reading the news lately. Or
I did Google the age of consent mid conversation. That's when I was like, I don't want to have with somebody that's under.
You
I
said,
thought was a little.
correct or am I correct? He said, let's wait a month.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said
till
wait a month.
his birthday.
Till he
He
was
said he was
18.
going to turn
So,
in,
like,
in a month.
If you're with the kid, you obviously thought this kid was attractive.
I wasn't going to groom him or anything. I was going to see what happened, and if I was like, if it was going to be like a like take a virginity thing, I was like, okay, cool. Like
Okay.
that's something I've never.
So
I don't think
I-
I've done before. I don't know. Maybe I have.
I
That
think-
I haven't known about.
Okay, that's cool. I think that we should just try and stick to the messages for now, just to kind of go over them. So right here he said, okay, cool. And then just to go back to, so he asked you, what do you like doing to a guy? The very first thing that it was brought up was kissing, a few other mild kinks,
Yeah,
etc.
step down is beat pose. Yeah. it
Okay,
can be.
so
But it can
he
also
didn't
just
bring
be
it
like.
up first, is the point that I was trying to
Okay.
make.
Yeah. No,
So-
you're right. You're right.
In fact, I don't think he brought up anything at all.
Yeah.
Either, you know what I mean?
No, you're right.
So, let me ask you this. All right, hold on. Sorry, my phone service out here is just shit lately.
Yeah.
I mean, you do admit, like, and you said it yourself, you should have blocked him right off the bat, right? When he
Yeah.
told you, not even
My gut was
entertain it,
too,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Because it could have been very bad for you.
So you said you weren't grooming this kid, right?
Yeah, I hope they're not here for us.
You said you weren't grooming him, right?
Right.
So basically, you saying wait a month after saying all that
It
stuff
would be
and
considered grooming.
that
I
is
got you,
grooming.
yeah. No, I know. It's tough. It's tough. I know. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. No, it's wrong.
So I do want to ask you this. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. So this was a sting operation, obviously. I'm sure you get that
Yeah,
much, right?
yeah.
We are live on YouTube right now. Also, the Atlantic City PD, as I said, are the best police force in the nation, and they're here to also protect
Are
kids.
they here to arrest me?
More than likely, I'd say you got probably about a 99.9% chance.
Okay.
Yeah. So, no worries.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Good. How you doing?
Atlantic City Police, just so we all know my body cam's on you being recorded, all right? So, yeah, I got these.
You guys have to take me in, or what you do?
No, do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Yeah, just give me a dirty card. That's that.
Alright, so starting here, this is his account that he originally messaged from. Alright, so he sent the first message there.
Somebody, I guess.
Told him that 5:32 p.m. And then from there, you down for car play. You got the title yeah, some down. Everything I asked somebody we meet like somewhere or on the boardwalk first.
When I found out,
Basically, I wanted to meet him in public before I just go drive his car. So after that, he said, I asked him, what are you into doing to a guy? He said, kissing you other mouth things. So he like got a 15-year-old male. Yeah,
Did you say that you were a fictional male in your text?
I did. At the beginning, he was actually told 3 times. He said himself that he knew I was 15. So I'll get to that. I'd show you on the other phone, but it's all crapped up. So it went to texting. He sent me his actual phone number. So I said, so what else do you like to do? He said he'd asked you, bro.
She guys work online?
Yeah, as well.
I didn't count up first. He said he was 15. Photos.
Up right there. He said 15 and no snap. So he was asking me to go to Snapchat, and that's like a common thing, like because the police.
Do you have do you own your ship?
I told him no, I don't have one, and then he said 15 and no Snapchat. And then right here he said, how old did you say you were? And like he asked me again, and I said I'm going to be 16 next month.
Oh, they were, I don't know, they were filming me, they were the ones on the other.
He said
They're doing a YouTube thing.
oh, he said, nah, we can chill, just maybe we should wait.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, at the very
So you know who
top,
Chris Hansen is, and you still did this.
like the very top, his first message, I told him I was within like the first few minutes. So through this entire conversation, conversations, all that, yeah. So he knew the age.
We got a sergeant on the way, right?
A lot of times I like to say things
So he's
like,
going to come and
we'll
he's going to take a look at whatever they got, whatever you say.
like when they get caught, But the point is, like, had it been a real 15-year-old, it doesn't change that he was talking about dom play, kissing, doing it in the car. But the plan kind of changed to him going back to the kid's house after they met here in public. So, but I have all these. You want to email them to yourself?
Same thing like you guys were having before.
Yeah. I did like 40 out here.
We're going to wait for our sergeant.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because you guys are the beach unit. That's cool.
Also, this type of phone is like
No, that's cool. I got you. All right, so we're just gonna wait for the. I guess they're in the black uniform, sergeant. Yeah. So. We gotta do the black.
what was that?
I thought you should be able to.
It's hard for me to hold my freaking camera stable with my broken finger. Or like on my other hand. I might have one in my car, I gotta check.
What happened, and you guys are going to follow them back.
Sounds
Okay?
good.
Is that alright?
Yep.
Just heads up. When he was over here, some of you guys were doing this shoot. I don't know if he had anything or not. Just so you know.
I didn't see that. I must have.
The neon green. I like the neon green.
Yeah, no, I do like that.
Yeah, no, I won't put
Right.
We also got a confession on camera too about him admitting he was 15. He admitted to sending these messages and stuff like that. So we got plenty enough, yeah. And technically, you don't even need confessions. You know, so you don't show up with the camera.
Yeah, we got the one.
I said 99.9%.
I like getting them to confess though.
I do too. But the younger ones, not the
Hey man, could you email those texts?
Hey, Perez, get his information as well.
I'll give you